Dear learners, I am Dr. Meenu Bhatnagar from the Center of Russian Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. I welcome you all to this course. In this module, you will be introduced to the Russian verbs. You will learn the conjugation of some verbs and their use in the Russian language. A verb is a part of speech that expresses an action. The initial form or the original form of the verb is called infinitive. In dictionaries, the verbs are listed in the infinitive form. The infinitive form of many Russian verbs ends in te and soft sign. However, the infinitive form of some Russian verbs end in che and soft sign or te and e. For example, the verb chittach. Chittach, you can see the last two letters of the verb te and soft sign. It means to read. Chittach means to read. Next verb is делать. Делать значит to do. Делать means to do. Работать. Работать means to work. Работать. Слушать. Слушать means to listen. I will repeat, слушать. It means to listen. The next verb is играть. Играть means to play. I will repeat, играть. I'll repeat all the verbs and you must pay attention to the last two letters. Читать, делать, работать, слушать, играть. We will now talk about the present tense conjugation. The Russian verb is conjugated by changing the ending. Conjugation refers to the changes in verbs so that they agree with the subject. In Russian, the present tense is formed by using special endings. Russian present tense verbs agree with their subjects in person and number. I will repeat, the Russian present tense verbs agree with their subjects in person and number. Russian verbs have two conjugation patterns for the present tense. They are called the first conjugation and the second conjugation. I'll repeat, there are two conjugation patterns for the present tense. The first conjugation and the second conjugation. We will talk about first conjugation in this module. Infinitives of most first conjugation verbs have the ending in a, te and soft sign or ya, te and soft sign. Just like you saw in the verb читать, делать, работать. They all ended in a, te, soft sign. There are several other verbs which end in ya, te, soft sign, which follow the first conjugation. The first conjugation verbs form their present tense by dropping the last two letters of the infinitive. That is the ending te and soft sign from the infinitive form, and by adding the following endings to the stem. For pronoun ya, which means I, you add the ending u to the stem. For pronoun ty, which means you add yesh, ye, sh and soft sign to the stem of the word. After removing te and soft sign, for pronoun on, which means he, and ana, which means she, you put the ending ye and te. For pronoun me, which means we, you put yem. to the stem. You add yeche, the ending yeche, to the stem for the pronoun we. We means you, which is a formal you. Ani, which means they. To make a conjugated form for ani, you add an ending you and te to the stem. I will repeat. For pronoun ya, you add you to the stem. For pronoun ti, you put yesh. On ana, yet, mi, yem, vi, yeche, ani, yut. Let us use these endings and make the conjugated forms of verbs in Russian. Let us take the verb chitать and make the present tense form of this verb. The present tense form of this verb can be made by removing the ending, the last two letters of this verb, te and soft sign, and adding those endings that we have just learned to the stem. So after removing the ending te and soft sign, we get the stem of the verb, which is chitta. From the verb chitать, the stem is chitta, because we have removed the ending ta and soft sign to add the respective ending to agree with the subject of the sentence. Ya, chitta plus you. You add the ending you to the stem to agree with the subject ya. Ya, chitta, you. For ti, you add the ending yesh to the stem. The stem is chitta, the ending is yesh. For ti, it becomes chittayesh. For on, the ending is yet, which you add to the stem, and it becomes chittayet. So for on, the verb agrees by this form chittayet. On chittayet. For ana also it is the same form. Ana chittayet. Mui, for mui, the ending is yem, which is added to the stem chitta. So mui chittayem. Mui chittayem. For pronoun vi, the ending is yeche, which is added to the stem chitta. So vi chittayeche. Vi chittaiche. For pronoun ani, the ending is yut, which is added to the stem chitta. So the conjugated form of the verb becomes chittayut. Ani chittayut. So ya chittayu, it means I am reading or I read. Chittaj means to read. Ya chittayu, it means I am reading or I read. Ti chittayesh, it means you are reading, you read. Ti is an informal you. On chittayet, he is reading or he reads. Ana chittayet, she is reading or she reads. Mui chittayem, we are reading or we read. Vi chittaiche, it means you, it is a formal you are reading or you read. Ani chittayut, it means they are reading, they read. I will repeat the conjugation of the verb chittaj. Again, please listen carefully and repeat. Ya chittayu, ti chittayesh, on chittayet, ana chittayet, mui chittayem, vi chittaiche, ani chittayut. We will now make the present tense forms of the verb делать, which means to do. Делать means to do. Делать also is conjugated according to the same endings that you have just learnt. With the pronoun ya, you add the ending you to the stem. After removing te and soft sign, the last two letters of the infinitive form, you get the stem dela. you add the ending to the stem and make the conjugated form. Я делаю, ты делаешь, он делает, мы делаем, вы делаете, они делают. So for я, you add you to the stem and make the form я делаю, which means I do or I am doing. Ты plus the ending ешь to make the form ты делаешь. Ты делаешь means you are doing or you do. Он делает, with the stem is дела and the ending is yet, which is combined to make the form делает. Он делает. It means he is doing or he does. Она делает. Она is she is doing or she does. Мы делаем. Мы делаем, дела plus ем, the ending ем. Мы делаем. It means we are doing or we do. Вы делаете, дела plus ете. Вы делаете, which means we are doing or we do. Они делают, дела plus ют. Они делают, which means they are doing or they do. We will repeat once again the present tense conjugation of the verb делать, which means to do. Я делаю, ты делаешь, он делает, мы делаем, вы делаете, они делают. You must pay attention to the vowel which carries the stress mark and accordingly pronounce properly. Let us use these two verbs читать and делать in a sentence and see how the present tense forms can be used. Что он делает? Что он делает? It means what is he doing? Что он делает? Answer could be он читает. He is reading. What is he doing? He is reading. Что он делает? Он читает. You can make the same sentence by changing the pronoun. Что ты делаешь? Что ты делаешь? The answer would be I am reading. Я читаю. Что ты делаешь? Значит, what are you doing? I am reading. Что ты делаешь? Я читаю. Что вы делаете? Что вы делаете? It means what are you doing? Answer, я тоже читаю. I'm also reading. The next verb you will learn is слушать. Слушать means to listen. Слушать. After removing the last two letters, te and soft sign, you get a stem слуша. To this you add those respective endings and agree with the respective pronouns. Let us make the forms. Я слушаю. Я слушаю. Ты слушаешь. Он слушает. Мы слушаем. Вы слушаете. Они слушают. Слуша plus the respective endings. So, я слушаю means I am listening. Ты слушаешь means you are listening, an informal you. Он слушает, it means he is listening. Она слушает, it means she is listening. Мы слушаем, it means we are listening. Вы слушаете, it means you are listening, a formal you. Они слушают, it means They are listening. Let us repeat the conjugation in present tense of the verb слушать, which means to listen. Я слушаю, ты слушаешь, он слушает, она слушает, мы слушаем, вы слушаете, они слушают. The next verb that you should conjugate is работать. Работать. Работать means to work. Работать, you remove the last two letters, the te and soft sign, and you get the stem of the verb работа. To this stem, you add the corresponding endings and agree with the subject, the pronouns. Я работаю. Я работаю, which means I am working or I work. Ты работаешь. Ты работаешь. Он работает. Он работает. Мы работаем. Мы работаем. Вы работаете. Вы работаете. Они работают. Они работают. Я работаю. It means I am working or I work. Ты работаешь. That means you are working or you work. Он работает. He is working or he works. Она работает. She is working or she works. Мы работаем. We are working or we work. Вы работаете, which means you are working or you work. Они работают, it means they are working or they work. We will repeat the conjugation again of the verb работать. The infinitive is работать. The conjugation is я работаю, ты работаешь, он работает, мы работаем, вы работаете, они работают. The next verb is играть. Играть means to play. Играть means to play. After removing the last two letters, you get the stem игра. To this, you add the corresponding endings. Я играю. Я играю. Ты играешь. Ты играешь. Он играет. Он играет. Мы играем. Мы играем. Вы играете. Вы играете. Они играют. Они играют. Я играю means I play or I am playing. Ты играешь means you are playing or you play. Он играет means he is playing or he plays. Она играет means she is playing or she plays. Мы играем, it means we are playing or we play. Вы играете, it means you are playing or you play. Они играют, it means they are playing or they play. I will repeat. Я играю, ты играешь, он играет, она играет, мы играем, вы играете, они играют. Let us conjugate the following verbs: отдыхать, гулять, отвечать, изучать, завтракать, знать. All these verbs have the ending a, te, soft sign. and therefore they belong to the first conjugation group. So they will be conjugated in the similar manner as chittaj or djelaj. Znach means to know, izuchaj means to study, addikaj means to rest or to take rest, gulyaj means to walk or to go for a stroll, sprashivach, it means to ask, atvichaj means to answer, zavtrakaj means to have breakfast. I will repeat. Izuchaj, it means to study. Znach means to know. Addikaj means to take rest. Gulyaj means to walk, to go for a stroll. Sprashivach means to ask. Atvichaj, to answer. Zavtrakaj, to have breakfast. Let me repeat these verbs in Russian once again for you. They are conjugated in the similar manner as the verb chittaj and djelaj. Izuchaj, znach, addikaj, gulyaj, sprashivach, atvichaj, zavtrakaj. Let us read the following dialogues. Что делают студент и студентка? Что делают студент и студентка? Они отвечают. What are the student and a girl student doing? They are answering. Что делают студент и студентка? Они отвечают. Student and студентка make они. So therefore, the form of the verb that is used is они. Что делают студент и студентка? Студент и студентка отвечают. You can also answer it like они отвечают. The next dialogue is когда вы завтракаете? Когда вы завтракаете? Когда is when do you have breakfast? When do you have breakfast? Когда вы завтракаете? Мы завтракаем утром. In the question, the pronoun, the subject was вы. So, the verb form agreed with the subject. Вы завтракаете. In the answer, we are using the form мы. Мы завтракаем утром. Мы завтракаем утром. Когда is when? Утром is the answer, in the morning. So, когда вы завтракаете? Мы завтракаем утром. When do you have breakfast? We have breakfast in the morning. The next dialogue is Nina, вы вечером гуляете? Да, я и моя подруга Нидhi гуляем вечером. Nina, вы гуляете вечером? Вы, the verb form of the verb гулять is гуляете. Nina, вы вечером гуляете? Да. The answer is yes. Я и моя подруга. Я и моя подруга makes the form мы, вы. I and my friend Nidhi. So, we walk in the evening. We go for a walk in the evening. So, я и моя подруга Nidhi гуляем вечером. The form of the verb гуляем is because я and моя подруга, I and my friend makes it мы. So, the form of the verb is мы. Мы гуляем вечером. Как ты отдыхаешь, Rajesh? Как ты отдыхаешь, Rajesh? So, отдыхать means to take rest. How do you take rest, Rajesh? Я тоже гуляю. So, the question is ты. The answer is in the pronoun я. So, я тоже гуляю. Иногда я слушаю радио. Иногда я слушаю радио. I also go for a walk and sometimes I listen to a radio. А ты? Я читаю журнали или комиксы. Я читаю, а ты? It means, and you? How do you take rest? Я читаю журнали или комиксы. I read journals or comics. Read the next dialogue. Какой язык вы изучаете? Какой язык вы изучаете? The verb изучать means to study. It is agreeing with the subject вы. Вы изучаете. Какой язык вы изучаете? The answer is я изучаю русский язык. So which language are you learning? I'm learning Russian language. Which language are you studying? I'm studying Russian language. Я изучаю русский язык. The next dialogue. Какой язык вы знаете? Какой язык вы знаете? The verb знать means to know. So this question, какой язык вы знаете, it means which language do you know? Answer will be я знаю. Я знаю испанский язык. I know Spanish language. Я знаю испанский язык. Let us learn some adverbs which can be used with these verbs. The adverbs answer the question как. Как means how. The adverbs like good in Russian, хорошо. Хорошо. Bad, плохо. Плохо. So хорошо and плохо. The next adverb will be quickly or fast. In Russian, it is быстро. Быстро. It means fast or quickly. The opposite will be slow, which in Russian is медленно. Медленно. So I'll repeat быстро, медленно. The next adverb is правильно. Правильно is correctly. The opposite of правильно would be неправильно. Неправильно. It means incorrectly. The next adverb is внимательно. Внимательно. It means attentively. The opposite of this would be невнимательно. Невнимательно. It means unattentively. I will repeat these adverbs. They answer the question как, which means how. Хорошо, плохо, быстро, медленно, правильно, неправильно, внимательно, невнимательно. Let us now see how they can be used along with the verbs. Let us read the following dialogues to understand the use of adverbs with the verbs. As I told you, the adverbs answer the question как, which means how. So the question is как читает Anand, which means how does Anand read. Как читает Anand? Answer would be Anand читает быстро. Anand читает быстро. So как читает Anand? Anand читает быстро. So Anand reads very fast. He reads fast. Anand can be replaced by a pronoun on. Anand is a male, so it can be replaced by a pronoun on. On читает быстро. The next dialogue is как отвечают студенты. Как отвечают студенты? It means how does the students answer. Студенты они, therefore the verb form is agreeing with the subject они. Отвечают. Как отвечают студенты? The answer would be студенты отвечают правильно. Правильно means correctly. So students, how does the students answer? The students answer correctly. Now students is plural, they can be replaced by the pronoun ani. So you can also answer using the pronoun ani. Ani отвечают правильно. That means they answer correctly. The next dialogue is Kak addikayut druzya. Druzya is also plural form of the word drug, which means friend. So Kak addikayut druzya, druzya addikayut kharasho, which means how does the friend relax or take rest? The friends take rest. Well, they relax nicely. Ani addikayut kharasho. So ani can be replaced by a pronoun. Druzya can be replaced by a pronoun ani, and the answer could also be ani addikayut kharasho. The next dialogue is Kak baris rabotayet. Kak baris rabotayet. Rabotayet means to work. So how does Boris work? Answer could be Boris rabotayet medlенно. Boris works slowly. Boris rabotayet medlенно. Boris is male, so it can be replaced by the pronoun on. So on rabotayet medlенно. Let us do some exercise related to these verbs and the subject which they agree with. Answer the following questions using the words given in the bracket. The first question is Kto читает журнал? With the pronoun kto, interrogative pronoun kto, we always use the on form of the verb. So kto читает журнал? Who is reading the journal? In the bracket you have the names Tanya and Nina. Tanya and Nina. So Tanya and Nina, they form ani. So Tanya and Nina читают журнал. So Tanya and Nina читают журнал, or you can say они читают журнал. Кто читает журнал? The answer would be Tanya and Nina читают журнал. In the answer, you will have to change the conjugation based on the subject. The subject is ani, so Tanya and Nina читают журнал. Second question is Кто делает домашнее задание каждый день? Кто делает домашнее задание каждый день? Who does the homework every day? In the bracket, the word is studienti. Studienti is the plural form, so you will be using the conjugated form of the verb which agrees with ani. So studienti делают. Кто делает домашнее задание каждый день? The answer would be студенты делают домашнее задание каждый день. The third question is Кто изучает русский язык? In bracket, it is мой брат. Мой брат is on. So in answer, you will use the form of the verb which agrees with on. So кто изучает русский язык? The answer would be мой брат изучает русский язык. So who is studying Russian language? My brother is studying Russian. Кто гуляет вечером? Кто гуляет здесь вечером? In the bracket, the word is дети, which means children. It is also a plural form, so you will be using the ani form of the verb in the answer. Кто гуляет здесь вечером? The answer would be дети играют здесь вечером. Дети играют здесь вечером. Кто работает быстро? In the bracket, the name is Anton. Anton работает быстро. The verb will not change because Anton is he. Он работает быстро. So, кто работает быстро? Антон работает быстро. Let us look at the next exercise. Answer the following questions. Now here the question is как, which means while answering these questions you have to use the adverbs. Let us solve this exercise. Как читает Наташа? which the question is, how does Natasha read? Как читает Natasha? Natasha читает быстро. Or you can say Natasha читает медленно. Or you can replace the name Natasha with Anna, because Natasha is she. So она читает быстро, она читает медленно, or it can be она читает правильно. The next question is, как работает Иван? Как работает Иван? How does Ivan work? You can use the adverb Иван работает медленно. Иван работает хорошо. Иван работает плохо. Any of these options would be a correct answer to this question. The next question is, как играют дети? How does children play? Дети играют хорошо. Как играют дети? Они играют хорошо. Как отвечают студенты? How does the students answer? Студенты отвечают правильно. Они отвечают правильно. The last question is, как работает Таня? How does Tanya work? Таня работает очень быстро. Таня работает очень быстро, or you can also say она работает очень быстро. She works very fast. So dear learners, in this module you have learnt about the first conjugation of the Russian verbs and how it is used in the present tense. In the next module, you will be learning the second conjugation of the Russian verb in present tense and how it is used. I wish you success. Удачи вам. Thank you. Спасибо.